Okay, welcome back inside your Firebase. So you can go to www.firebase.com. So it will take you to the home page to the Firebase. So you can go and you can get started. And first, if it prompts you to log in, then you can just sign up with Firebase and you can create a project in here. So I'm going to create with React application, and you can write I accept the Firebase terms and continue. Make sure you check this enable Google Analytics for this project and continue. And accept both of these and create project. Okay, continue. So at first we need to check on this web and create a nickname here. And do not check this Firebase hosting. Register application. And if we go below, then we do need this variable. Okay, so this Firebase configuration keys. But we will talk about it later. Just continue to console and go to build and cloud Firestore. Create database and start in test mode. Next and enable. Okay, your Firebase Firestore has been created. Go to rules. So by default you can use this project by next coming 1 month. You can change this rule and you can extend this date from here. Okay, and publish. Okay, now go to your authentication and get started. So this authentication is tell you that how you're going to authenticate your user inside your application. You can also use Google, Facebook, Twitter, Git, and many more. But in this application, we are just going to set email and password. Save. So now your email and password is enabled. Okay, this is all. The storage rule is set to authentication. If your user is authenticated, then it can use your storage as well. Just see if request.auth is not equals to null. So we do not need to change this rule. In storage, all of your profile images, stickers, and everything related to images and videos, by the way, all of the media that is going to be stored inside storage. Okay, we are all good to go with Firebase. Now go to your any folder in which you want to create your project. I'm going to add new folder here and I'm going to write chat application. Okay, now open your Visual Studio Code. I have opened my new Visual Studio Code. Now go to open folder and copy this address and paste it in here. And now select this one. Okay, now go to your terminal, new terminal. Now with npx create React app, and you can write your app name, chat application. We can install all of those React packages inside our project. Our installation has been started. It will take just few minutes. Okay, all of those packages has been installed. You can go to your chat project that you have created and go to cd and go to your chat application. I have typed the wrong spelling. I will change it later. And then you can write npm start or yarn start. Okay, we'll install it with npm. We can write npm start. Okay, you can go to browser and you can see our application is up and running. If you go in here on left hand side with the installation of React, we can have different files and folders in here. So don't worry, we are not going to work with node modules. These are all dependencies that has been installed in here, and this is the public folder. We are not going to add things manually in here, but we are going to add different things inside our index.html because this is the entry point inside our application, and we are using this div as root ID, and this root ID is there inside our index.html root. Okay, so go back. If we in index.html, we will add different links in here, and we are not going to add everything in here, we are just going to add links. So just cancel this and go to your source folder in which we have app.js, app.css, test, and index.css. So remove everything inside source, remove app.css, expect this app.css, app.js and index.js. Remove everything else. Okay, so now we have just app.js and index.js. We're going to remove everything in app.js. So this is the entry point, index.js. We are calling this app.js. This is the component. This is the functional component in which we have one function, and index.js we are passing the ID root because we have to pass everything inside this div that we have seen inside index.html. Everything is going to be placed inside this div, so we are not going to add every component, everything inside this index.html. That's why the beauty of React, that we are going to use different components, so this will help us in reusability of our application, of our code. So by the way, you can understand everything is going to pass this div root, and we are passing this ID inside index.js. First we have to pass this app component, okay, and then we have to pass this div with ID root. So we have a React project that is up and running. Let's have a quick break, and then in the next video we will be adding our different components inside it. Okay, so now we have removed everything in here. So let's have a quick break, and then we will be talking about the different components. We will add different files and folders inside our application.